Alright everybody, how do you do? And welcome. Since I kind of failed miserably at the live stream I did the other day and making just a new item from primitive, I decided I would try again and this time not fail. But this is just to show you how to make something new from a primitive. And that's really about it, because we're going to take a cylinder. And I think I explained it in the last video, but I will explain it here again. Stacks is how many rows there are, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 stacks. And slices is just basically how many edges it's got. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6. Here's what's 12. And it makes it really kind of high poly. It doesn't really look it, but it is. And you really don't need that many slices for it. The most you can probably get away with in a large object, I would think, is 8. It's a lot more obvious than it is with the 12-sided one. But with this, if you have this one, it's smaller, it's not really hard to really notice it. The smaller the object is, the fewer slices you can use, basically. Now I'm going to zoom in and get to the points. I can zoom in on the right spot. Oh, Pete's sakes. Oops. Let's see. I'm going to need scissors. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to need 3 stacks. And I think I'll just go up to 10, because what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a glass. Now that I actually have something in over here, I can zoom in a little bit. Let's zoom around here. And let's move this down so it comes to the line. Now, we're going to select this. And we're going to select the 2 ends because they need to be smaller, because this is going to be a glass. And we're also going to select this one as well. Now we're going to scale them. Ignore the Y, because Y is if you're scaling it up and down to make it shorter, but we need to make it smaller around the circumference, I believe is the word I'm looking for here. I may be wrong, but I think that's the word I'm looking for here. So we're going to shrink it to 80% the original size. Now we're just going to select these 2, scale it. Nope. So that's even smaller. Now then we're going to take this and we're going to have it come down. If you don't want to move it all around, you just want to go in one singular direction, untick the Z or the X. If you wanted to just go up and down. If you're depending on the viewpoint you're using. Because if it's in this one, you would want to disable the X. If it's in this one, it would be the Z. And if you just want to move it side to side or back and forth, you would just disable the Y. Anyway, that minor basic aside, we'll move it down. So as inline as it's probably going to get. And now we will select the very top row, and we will drag it down inside. We probably need to scale it a little more so we can scale it. And I think, let's see. Let me do something really quick here. So that can actually be dragged down a little more. I'll untick the X, drag it down, select, I'm gonna hide this bottom row, I'm gonna grab the outer area. Because it doesn't seem small enough to me, so I'm gonna shrink it a little more. There we go. That doesn't, oh well, that brought right to it. Well, instead of that, then we'll make it just 90% the initial size. There. And then we can select it to make it a little taller, to make it look thinner. And I know it's pretty dang huge, but wait a second, let me Control-Shift-H to unhide everything. Need to scratch my eye. Oh, it itches. There we go. Now then we can select everything. Because the inside, as you can see, is really dark. And all you really gotta do to fix that is align your normals. And ta-da! There you go! Looks a little wonky in there, but that's how it's done. Now, if you don't want to have this darkened area right here, all you've got to do is just regroup everything. Let me go by vertex. Because if you don't have by vertex selected, it ends up just selecting faces. See? Oh, where are they? Good. Oh, come on. Are they inside or something? What's going on? Oh well. Anyway. We will regroup. Oh, right. By fate, by vertex, derp. Me being forgetful. We will select the entire bottom and we will regroup it. See? Now we no longer have the bottom. We're going to unhide them. And I'm going to select it again. And we're going to realign the normals again. And see? As you can see, the bottom is now completely flat. Now we're going to rehide them. And we're going to select the walls. And we're going to regroup them as well. And then, again, align your normals. Then, with what's left up here, we will hide our walls inside and out. We can select these, and also align the normals. And now we unhide everything. And since this is supposed to have a sharp edge anyway, now we have it so where there's no dark smudges, there's no extra white smudges anywhere. It's all how it's supposed to be. And that's how you make a cup. Or if you want to, actually, it could also be a lampshade. Did I get this selected? Select, yeah. Okay, and then just regroup everything back together. So now you have everything aligned as it needs to be. Because this down here, if it's supposed to have sharp edges anyway, it's okay. Because if everything's together, it just, it would do like it had done before. This, what looks pretty dang cool, is wrong because we've got all these dark areas showing up. And if you're pulling this in-game, depending on how you're angled, it will show up as well. So, you'll want to have everything regrouped to its own separate piece. If it's got a sharp edge, regroup it by itself and then align it. But yeah, that's really simple stuff. Hopefully this has helped. It's sort of like another minor basics thing. So, yeah. But yeah, this is just a review, but if you were to rotate it, to change its angle, or to just put it upside down, it'd make a pretty dang cool lampshade. Yes, it's a lampshade. Or a bell. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Anyway, I digress. That's really all I had to say with this. Because I just wanted to make a proper tutorial on how to use a primitive. Because that's really all you do. You shape it to what you need it to be. So, that ends this really brief tutorial. I hope it'll help those that plan to use Milkshake either for The Sims 3 or for whatever you wish to use it for. Some of the things I do cover for The Sims 3 creating can also be applied to other things as well. But that's really up to whatever anyone wants to do. So, I hope you have a good day, everybody.